welcome to Multilo. Let's dive in. In this tutorial, we'll look at how to manage your library, one of the most important things to get right. Your library is the set of papers Multilo actually reads, so everything you write later depends on it. Let me show you why that matters before we touch anything. Now, in Multilo, you can have more than one project on the go at the same time. And as a researcher, that's usually how it works in practice. You might be writing a research paper and a thesis side by side, both on the same topic, which means both of them need the same pile of papers. You really don't want to import that same collection twice into two different projects. It sounds like a small thing, but it saves you a lot of duplicated effort later. What you want is one library that quietly serves all of your work, and I'll show you how to set that up. So let's start from the Home tab and open up projects. Here are the projects I've already created. You can keep as many as you need. I'll open one of them to get started. Now, inside every single project, there's a folder called Library. Everything you drop in here becomes searchable, quotable source material. If I open it up, you can see the papers I've already imported into this one. But when you create a brand new project, that folder is going to be completely empty. So let's fill it. Just right-click on Library and choose Import Files. Then bring in all of those research papers you already got sitting on your machine. Most of us have downloaded far more than we've ever managed to read. Bring the whole lot in, Multilo will read and index them for you. It only takes a moment and you only have to do it once. And I'd really encourage you to do this properly because here's what it unlocks. When you ask a question over in the chat, the answers come from these papers. When you're writing and you use the suggestions, the text is grounded in them too. So a richer library means better answers and citations you can actually trust. There's also a second way into the same library straight from the chat area. Think of it as the difference between guessing and citing. You can see it right here, and notice it tells you how many sources you have. You can also choose to search your library in the web or your library only. Opening it up gives you the full view, every file in your library listed out. And you can import more PDFs directly from this window whenever you need to. Now, this next part is the one I really want you to see. Multilo doesn't restrict you to that single library folder inside the project. This is where a lot of people stop and miss the best part. If I switch over to the folders tab, you'll see what I mean. You can add extra folders that apply just to this one project. And then there's the important one, shared across every project. Any folder you add down here is read as a library by all of your projects automatically. I'll click to add a shared folder and browse to where my papers live. You can point it at wherever your PDFs already live on disk. Multilo will read everything inside that folder, so you don't need to move any files around. Mine's just an example. Yours might simply be called library. I pick the folder, select it, and that's genuinely all there is to it. That folder now acts as a library for every project in Multilo. Okay, so your thesis and your research paper read from exactly the same papers, imported once, available everywhere. One collection of papers working quietly behind all of your projects. And that's it. Happy writing. Subscribe for more Multilo tutorials, and we'll see you in the next one.